Hello and welcome to Amber Marie Knits. This is episode 99. My name is Amber. Welcome to my crafty channel. We're going to talk about knitting, crochet, spinning. No sewing this week though. Hello. I hope everybody's had a great week. Mine was long but not long. I don't know. It was weird. But I made it. What am I wearing? We're going to start with that. This is my summer sorrel by Wool and Pine Designs. Colors, I'm not sure. The last one, the green, that is hedgehog fibers. It'll be linked below the project page. Y'all can go look at it. I'm pretty sure it tells me. This one may be Hot Knit, and this one may be Yarn Cafe Creations or Fangirl Fibers. I'm not sure which, but I'm pretty sure I linked it below. We'll see. But okay, we've got a couple finished objects, not a lot. I've been kind of like, I don't have an epic project right now. I have one coming soon, be patient. But I just really don't know what I want to make, so I've got lots of little stuff. So let's jump in, and thank you everyone for joining me while I show you what I've done this week. So first off is wind spinners. So I got 2 more done. Oh, I should have made sure that was all twisted right. I told you I was going to make some Halloween themed ones. So here's one. And oh, this one doesn't have a thing on it yet. I have to put one. And there's 2. They're the same but different. I just did a different color order on them. So I've got these 2. A little bit of acquisitions early because they were pertaining to the wind spinners. I did go to Michael's yesterday. And look at these butterfly beads. Weren't the beads I was looking for, but I don't have it over here. But I'm going to put this on some of the other ones I made because it's just going to be pretty. I wanted to find something Halloween related, but I didn't. But then I also found these. So I might do some of those, like the purple. That purple on the bottom of these. That could look really cool. So yeah, so I got those to go with the wind spinners. Not figured out how to do that, but I'm going to, pattern will be linked below was a video that I used. Obviously, if that was twisted right, that'd be better, but the Halloween is kind of cool looking. Maybe it'd be better if it was this way. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. So there's the wind spinners. So finished those. Other finished object is a dishcloth. This is just some leftover scraps of Knit Picks Dishy. Oh, these were various cotton yarns. Knit Picks Dishy. This is the like grandma's second favorite dishcloth pattern. You start at the corner, go up, then decrease. Actually, I think I did it the other way. This, I don't like it with the holes in it, so I do the one with the no holes. So yeah, just a quick little fast knits is what I've been doing. So I've got that done. That's all my finished objects. Like officially finished. This is a partially finished object. I don't know. So I've been working on the Briochex. The word brioche with an X on the end for brioche hexagons from Knit Graffiti. I finished another one. Okay, I messed up on what color should have been the right side. So technically this is the right side. And that looks okay. Okay, actually it looks really cool now that I look at this here. But I kind of think it looks better on this side. And even though the decreases are different, it still looks pretty awesome. So I finished this one. There's 3 different brioche hexagons in that pattern. So I made, this was the first one I made, which was just kind of like a plain brioche, a little bit increasing, and that's it. This one's more of a snowflake design. It really does look better with the orange. Yeah. Yeah. Even though I think on the contrast, the orange is technically the darker color. I don't know, it's weird. But it looks really good. So I got that done. Have not started a third one. I haven't decided yet if I am going to stuff this and sew it together as a pillow. Oh, I might do that, actually. Now that I'm holding it up together like this, that could be fun. I don't know. We'll see what it ends up being. I don't want to consider it a finished object because it's not anything yet, but individual, they're finished. So that counts. So that's that. So that's everything that's been finished. Now we're going to move into whips. I do have new ones, but let me show you the one that you have seen. So the Tan Line Shorts by Brianna Lupino of Little Wolf Knits. This is a sample for the yarn store. I am making this using Arcania Huasco sock, Yep, it's blowing out because of lighting. It's always fun. And then I'm also using Heritage Sock in this green color. So I don't have stitch stoppers on here for whatever reason. Stitch stoppers, needle stoppers, whatever you want to call them. So these are shorty shorts, by the way. So I got one leg finished. Did have to email the designer because the pattern calls for a shawl bind off. What's a shawl bind off? There's so many different bind offs. None of them are called a shawl bind off. So she said that she just did the knit two together in the back loop, which is fine. That's my favorite. It definitely rolls. I'm not sure how I like that, but it's okay. So one leg is done. The other leg is still on hold because I wanted to do the waistband. And I'm close. I think I've got like 2 more inches to go. Isn't that contrast so pretty? This is going to be folded over. But yeah, so they're cute. They'll be fun. And then as soon as I finish this, then I can finish the Ripple Bralette. Yes, the Ripple Bralette will be the next piece. So I'm excited on that. This is a bag by Stitching Plaza. So I worked on that a lot. And then as far as like other things, I do have a couple new cast ons. One of them is it this bag? Yes. So I am making a dress for my niece. Sorry, no spoilers on this. Y'all are going to see it. That's okay. I am using Kobu from Lion Brand. Wow, that's hard to see. It's yellow. It is incredibly yellow. But this baby has such a sunny personality, I think it'll be perfect. The pattern I am making, picture here, it's the Moana dress by, I can't remember her name. That'll be right here. Sorry, how they got a hair in my mouth. Sorry about that, y'all. I am not doing it all the way to pattern. This is a free pattern, by the way, which is cool. So I'm making the 24-month size because I want it to be a little bit big so it lasts longer. I am not doing the fancy cast off on the sleeves. I am also not doing, it called for slip stitch, like right in here. I did not do that because the last time I made a dress like this, it lasted for years. It just became a shirt. It just depending on, you know, how the child grows, of course. So I feel like if I had put the slip stitch right here, as the child gets older, it wouldn't look as good as if there was just nothing. And it can just flow to go from a dress to a tunic to a shirt, however long the armholes last and the around lasts, because, you know, those change. But look how pretty and sunny it is. I like it. It's very bright. So yeah, so I've got that. This is a bag by Broken Crafty. I know that feeling, don't we all? So there's that. And then the last whip I started last night because like I said, I don't know, I just don't have anything I'm like passionate about making right now. And that's frustrating because I usually have something I'm obsessed with and I don't right now. So I was on Ravelry looking under the friends where you can like see whatever your friends have put on there and what they're working on. And I found somebody that I follow, Knits to be precise, making a sweater for a Porch Goose. And I'm like, I know somebody who has Porch Geese, actually. They have 2. And I'm like, I wonder if they want sweaters for them. And of course, she did. So, here's the first one. I've got like 2 more inches before I do some ribbing. I put a picture, I'm hoping, right here of what this looks like on a goose. But I have a couple inches to go. This color is showing much brighter than it actually is. It's still bright, don't get me wrong, but it's not as like fluorescent as it's looking in this light. So her Porch Geese are Pearl and Mr. Darcy. If you know, you know. I don't really know. I had to be told because that's not my thing, but hey, still cool for those people who like that. So I'm like, okay, I've got this pink. This is worsted weight. This is, I do not have the tag for this, but this is somebody who no longer dyes. It is Show Me Yarn, which was a local to me dyer. So I have this one. Which is 100% 4-ply superwash merino. This one is called Bodark. That's how you pronounce it, Bodark. I swear. It's not too far away from me. Like I said, local dyer. Kind of cool. So, Mr. Darcy's going to get the black one. And Pearl is going to get the pink one. I think this one's Azaleas. What's the name of this colorway? Pretty fast. I started this last night. I'm just in straight stocking it now. It is a free pattern. But the pattern is by Dymad Yarns, and you do get to go to their website, and then you have to kind of like purchase the free pattern or donate to pay for it, whichever you would like. So far, it's been pretty nifty. So hopefully this will be done soon. So that is all I have on the knitting and crochet. We're going to jump into spinning now. So spinning, y'all know I'm doing the 3-ply 2 ways. Here's the hashtag if you want to go look that up on Instagram. It is a Spin It to Knit by Andrea Mowry, and I've been kind of procrastinating on spinning for that. And then somebody I follow on Instagram posted her first sock, because you spin, sorry, I know you guys have already heard this, you're going to hear it one more time. You spin 1 ply, you spin, do apologize, you spin half of a braid straight and then chain ply it. So this is all ready to be chain plied. I might even do that today. We'll see. But this needs to be chain plied. And then the other half of the braid, you do some form of more of a traditional 3-ply, whatever you want. I chose a 3-ply fractal, and guess what I finished this morning? I did. I have, there we go. I have all 3 done. Yes, I'm looking at it concerned on how close to the lengths, because this one looks like the purple one doesn't really have a lot, and the blue one looks like it has a lot. I do want to note, though, the purple one is tighter. Like, the tension was tighter on it, so it's not as squishy. So maybe that's why. I don't know. We're going to see. But these need to rest. So I will probably ply these maybe tomorrow. I'm kind of hoping I can do it tomorrow. But once I get these plied, I will be able to go ahead and get it, that's fine, get it washed, get it dried, and then I get to start my socks. These should be DK. Fingers crossed it's DK. That's what I want. And I will do the Bear Paw socks by Andrea Mowry, so I can try Fleagle Heel for the first time. Cool, cool. Okay, that's the spinning. Next step, we're going to go into the rest of acquisitions, because I do have a little bit more, and I forgot some of it. Hold on. Now we're going to go into the rest of acquisitions. So the first one I'm going to show you is my friend Andy sent some stuff, and look at this. It is so amazing. She made me buttons for my cardigan that I haven't sewn on, but I did get the spots marked at least. But look at this. It's a button container. Do you want to know what it's full of? If you guessed buttons, you are correct. The buttons that are going to be for the striped steeked cardigan are these black ones that kind of got some sparkle to them. See that sparkle? They're going to be those. I just have to actually, sew them on. It's spring now. Do I really need them? We'll see. I do want to have it done before next winter so I can actually, wear my sweater properly, because, hey, I went through all the work to steek it. I want to be able to wear it. So she sent me that, and then, look, I got a cute little, Knitty Knotty. So that'll be cute for like little mini skeins. I like it. And I haven't used this yet, but I probably should. I got a new bobbin. There we go. So that's pretty fun. I'm very excited to get that. Oh, and she also sent this. Oh, wow. I haven't really even opened this yet. So this is fiber. It is not an animal fiber. Like, we know it's a man-made fiber. We have no idea what it is. She said it spins up great, though. It's pretty soft. So there's quite a bit there. So this may be applied for something else. I don't know what it'll be, but hey, more fiber is always good. So I got that. And then speaking of fiber, my friend Nicole sent me some stuff. She went to the Central Carolina Fiber Festival that wasn't too long ago. And she got some fiber, one for me, one for her. I'm going to spin her some yarn for a grid gambit cowl because it's amazing. Here's the cool thing. I want to show you this. This box. This box right here. This is a box from the Knotty Knittress. So at one point in time, Andy sent one of us, I don't know whose box the originally was, either me or her. Pretty sure it was a yarn bowl of some shape. So Andy sent us this. Me and her have tossed this box. Look at it. It's so beat up so many times. I know at least one of the times was Christmas because she put Christmas stickers in it. And I just absolutely love how many times we pass this back and forth. So this will go back to her at some point with something fun in it. Probably the finished yarn, actually. That's probably the best idea. But yeah, just a pretty fun little thing. But fiber, that's what you're here to see. Sorry about the crinkles. I didn't take it out of my packaging. Okay, so this is all from the Fiber Fairy. And too many crinkles. I'm sorry. She got me an awesome brioche button because we all know how I love my brioche. And I got the Fiber Fairy sticker, which is awesome. I will add that on my sticker wall. And then the fibers she got from the Fiber Fairy. So we've got this one. So this is called Nixie. It is Falkland. And I'm really tempted to do this one for her grid gambit because I'm pretty sure this one would do really, really good for like a fractal. Probably a 2-ply fractal because I don't want to do a 3-ply right now. But that would look really, really nice. But this is gorgeous. And it's soft, but not like soft. You know what is soft? This one. So this one's also from the Fiber Fairy. This one is the Luminous Lagoon. It's a merino wool and mulberry silk. So you can imagine how delicious this one feels. This one would be gorgeous, but it wouldn't have that cool color changing thing that the fractal would do with these colors. But I'm also looking at these. Why couldn't you just make a grid gambit out of both of them? Right? This could be your main color. This could be your... I guess it depends on how much I spin. Like if I can actually spin them DK and make them the right yardage. Because you do take a lot more of the main color than you do of the contrast. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Regardless, they're pretty fluffy things I get to spin at some point. So that is always exciting. Okay. That's that. Life is lifing. I go to work, I come home, I craft things. Sometimes I go hang out with friends, my sister. Yeah. That's the extent of things. Been trying to eat healthier lately. I'm trying to get more protein. If you have any favorite high protein recipes, would you comment them down below? I'm trying to get like 120 grams of protein a day. That's a lot. It really is. But I'm trying. Let's see, books. I finished... I'm still on the Clacanian. See, I can say that word now. I'm still on the Clacanian series. Okay, I don't know if I said it right there. By Victoria Aveline. I finished... Sorry, we're going to the Goodreads real quick. Let's see what I read last. So I finished Tempting Azun, which was the 4th book. I am currently reading Using Feiho, which is book 5. And I am somewhat listening to Quicksilver by Callie Hart. That's all I got on books. Haven't watched anything. Yeah, I'm boring. But hey, at least I got lots of cool crafty stuff. I did go eat some really delicious Mediterranean food yesterday. So pictures here. Best hummus I've ever had in my life. And I got to try shawarma. I don't know if I said that right, but I got to try that for the first time as well. And that was delicious. So that is everything I have got for this week. I'm trying to think if we're going to do something fun next week, because next week's going to be episode 100. Maybe we should do a prize or something since I made it that long. And then the end of this month, I do believe, is 2 years. Can you believe I've been doing this for 2 years? Isn't that crazy? Thank you, everybody who's been with me on this entire journey. I really do appreciate it. And if you're just now stopping by, thanks for joining the fun. Do appreciate you as well. So with that being said, everybody enjoy your week. I hope you find joy in something crafty or otherwise. And see y'all next time.